Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go, this is Valley News Live at 5.
Breaking news late this afternoon. The Minnesota Department of Health is reporting the state's first infant death due to the coronavirus, along with 922 new COVID-19 cases. The child is from Clay County and is the first death of anyone under 20 years old in Minnesota. There were also 3 more deaths, and now the death toll in the state sits at 1,545. Of those deaths, 1,187 happened in a nursing home or long-term care facility. The active case count sits at 4,820. 247 people are in the hospital with the virus, and 115 of them are in the ICU. Over 40,000 Minnesotans are listed as recovered. State health officials are confirming 107 new cases of COVID-19 in North Dakota, as well as 1 new death linked to the illness. The latest victim is a woman in her 70s from Williams County with underlying health conditions. There have now been 93 deaths linked to COVID-19 in the state. There are now 814 active cases, and 4,219 are listed as recovered. Officials say 12 Bison athletes have COVID-19 and have been removed from all workouts. This information came from NDSU just this morning. The university says over the past 2 to 3 weeks, they have tested 247 athletes and 13 came back positive, but 1 has since recovered. NDSU says they're conducting daily wellness checks. Our storm team is closely watching rain and storms moving through the region, and because some of them could be severe, this is a first alert weather day. Let's get the latest from meteorologist Nathan Hopper. Nathan?
Hey, Andrea. Yeah, we're watching very carefully. These storms moving across the area. The good news is there's no severe storms out there at this point. But of course, we were seeing some funnel cloud reports coming in through the afternoon, and our tower cam actually caught in Devil's Lake one of those funnels. As we play this for you, can see that funnel right there on the bottom of your screen moving across there, and then becomes a very skinny funnel cloud as well. And of course, we got a lot of viewer photos, thanks to everybody who sent those in, of those funnels. This one from the Carrington Airport showing that skinny funnel cloud in Carrington. So we got a couple of reports in the Carrington area as well. And then this one from Carrington from Nikki Gustafson. Thanks so much for uploading this one. And this is actually the funnel cloud near Devil's Lake. And this is the one that our tower cam did indeed pick up. This is from an airplane. Andy sent these to us of that funnel cloud. And then also that funnel cloud from Karen in the Devil's Lake area. And yes, 1 more of those funnel clouds in Devil's Lake. So this is from Michael. So again, thanks everyone for uploading those photos. And the good news is, haven't seen any more reports of funnel clouds since those earlier this afternoon. But we are still seeing now this line of rainfall pushing its way across the area. And as we stop this, and we can see some embedded rumbles of thunder there right along I-94 near the Tower City area, or heading toward Cass County as we speak. But the rest of that, mainly rain at this point. But we still could see a strong to severe shower or storm as we continue through the rest of this evening. And overnight, Andrea, you're watching for the potential of some heavy rainfall in some spots. So we'll break all it down hour by hour coming up in a couple minutes.
All right. Thank you, Nathan. A 52-year-old man is now facing several charges after a drive-by shooting in Moorhead. Officials say Fentress Cromwell was arrested yesterday for the shooting that occurred in the 3000 block of 18th Street South in Moorhead on June 23rd. Cromwell faces several felony charges, including drive-by shooting toward a vehicle, reckless discharge of a firearm in a municipality, and possession of a firearm, in addition to felony 5th-degree possession of a controlled substance. A 46-year-old man is facing multiple charges after he allegedly spied on and took photos of a young girl and paid to rape another young girl. James Van Raden faces 3 felony charges of patronizing a minor for commercial sexual activity, luring minors by computer, and promoting a sexual performance by a minor. Court documents say Van Raden responded to an ad on Craigslist looking for a tutor for a 10-year-old girl, which had actually been posted by West Fargo police. That's when they say Van Raden admitted to liking bestiality in kids. The suspect told the man behind the Craigslist ad that he would like to, quote, deflower a 10-year-old. Crews are working to determine the cause of a large fire at a Fargo mobile home. Firefighters went to the blaze around 8:25 this morning in the 600 block of San Juan Drive South. Smoke could be seen from miles away, but crews quickly took down the flames. A carport is now destroyed from the fire. 1 person was in the home, but no one was hurt. A West Fargo woman is urging you to do more homework on the cars you purchase and to pay more attention to maintenance lights that pop up on your dash after she says her airbags randomly exploded last week, almost killing her dog. Valley News Team's crime and safety reporter Bailey Hurley talked with a woman today who says she's just thankful she wasn't driving on a busy road at the time.
It all happened so fast.
I was literally just backing up out of my spot. That's it.
Maybe making it 2 feet until Lexi Cernick says her airbag burst out of the blue.
She was on my lap, which that's never happening ever again. I had my arm like this on my steering wheel and I was turned to back up and I heard a loud bang.
Cernick says she suffered minor burns and cuts on her arms. Meanwhile, 5-year-old Lola took the brunt of it.
I thought she was dead for sure. I mean, airbags can kill like people and small children. So the fact that like an 8-pound chihuahua took the whole hit, I was terrified.
Cernick says there are currently no recalls on her 2011 Jeep Liberty, but says she has had a few problems with it here and there.
My airbag light had been flashing on my car for about 2 weeks prior to this. So I don't know if that just triggered it or what.
Local experts say you should always assume if your airbag light has come on, your safety could be compromised. Something Cernick says she won't think twice about next time.
So they thought it was just, another light that came on for no reason. But obviously I was wrong.
And also says little Lola's safety is something she's already working on as well.
I already got her a thing to put her in my back seat with like a little thing on her leash or her collar to make sure she stays in the little bed in the back seat and doesn't ever come up front ever again.
Advice she hopes others start taking too. In West Fargo, Bailey Hurley, Valley News Live.
Cernick says her car insurance is currently investigating what caused the airbag to deploy. She says she hopes to have answers and a new car in the near future. President Trump says he'll resume conducting regular coronavirus briefings as a surge of new cases continue in parts of the country. They'll begin Tuesday afternoon after the president curtailed his briefings back in April. He also praised the performance of federal agents in Portland, Oregon, many of whom have operated with unmarked uniforms and vehicles as they've arrested some protesters. The president called it a necessary response to weeks of sustained protests near federal property there.
This is worse than Afghanistan, by far. This is worse than anything anyone's ever seen. All run by the same liberal Democrats. And you know what? If Biden got in, that would be true for the country. The whole country would go to hell.
The president spoke during an Oval Office meeting with Republican congressional leaders on the next coronavirus aid package. Walmart, Target, CVS, Starbucks, Home Depot, and now Hornbachers are taking it upon themselves to keep you safe. Some of the nation's largest retailers are now requiring the use of face masks. Individual stores can make their own decisions, but the National Retail Federation is encouraging face coverings. Businesses are also preparing for the backlash against their new policies. Some have already seen things escalate in other parts of the U.S. If you want to have your very own piece of North Dakota history, look no further. A missile site is going up for sale in Walsh County, North Dakota. This 50-acre property near Fairdale features 2 fences, a command bunker, and launch tubes. Pfeiffer Auctions are selling the property, or is rather, on August 11th at 10 a.m. You can find more pictures of this unusual listing on the VNL News app. Still ahead tonight, college students are finding they can still make the most of their summer doing an internship. It just has a different look this year.
And temperatures falling from the 70s into the 60s here in Fargo with that potential of some showers and storms later on this evening as that line approaches us for our friends in Grand Forks, also expecting 60s as we go into this evening. We'll of course talk more about the potential of showers and storms tonight coming up.